Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm finally sharing with you our Christmas home tour. Better late than never, but I hope you and your family have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and let's jump right in. Okay, so when you first come in the door, you'll see our kids' playroom. If you're new here, this is technically the formal dining room, but we need a playroom before we need a dining room. So this is what I like to just consider our fun tree. I like it because it's in the front window so everybody can see it when they drive by, but this is where I put all the fun, bright ornaments. Every year I put Mr. Gingerbread's missing an eye, but I put little ornaments on here that people either gift us, so sort of more sentimental ornaments, or things that the girls will make and bring home from school. I started this years ago, which I've really slacked on, and I need to do some more this year, but I will put the girls' Christmas list in an ornament and the year on it. It's always fun because Brooklyn will say things like, what did I ask for last year? And I don't remember, but having those ornaments makes it super fun. And then coming over here, we have a few little Christmas touches. Our nutcrackers, which by the way, most of the Christmas decor you'll see in this video is either from the dollar spot last year or handed down from my parents. So the nutcrackers, those were in the family, so they got handed down to me. The Merry Christmas sign I think was from last year in the dollar spot. This was a little gift from someone, and then I just made this banner out of yarn this year. And then I just keep some things displayed that the kids will bring home from school that they've made. We have our little people manger scene. I also have this right when you walk into our door. Just I think this tree's 4 foot, I'm not sure. But I just added a little Christmas garland up here that I've had for forever. So coming into our kitchen, I have this little table with our advent calendar on it. I think I got that joy sign from Target last year, and the advent calendar is from Hobby Lobby, and the trees are super, super old. I think from the dollar spot years ago. And then my kids actually stole this from my mom's house. They wanted to bring it home. So coming into our kitchen, we have our chalkboard that I always just add just a Christmas scripture with some garland. The garland is actually from my grandmother's house. I have the same garland over here and over our oven too, also from my grandmother's house. I added a tree up here, and then we just have this basket with, these are all just napkin rings in here, but we don't have napkins. So I just stuck them in there just to make it look festive. And then in here is where we kind of keep our Christmas china that my grandmother gifted us, I think whenever we got married actually. So we've had it for quite some time. And then on the table, like I've mentioned in previous videos, my husband, even this is a little much for him, I think. He doesn't like things on the table. Totally respect that and agree. I think he would just rather food be on the table. But I added, this is from my grandmother's house. There was something in the middle of it that did not really match our decor, so I just removed it and added, normally I would probably add a candle, but I'm trying so hard to keep them out of our house because of how bad they are for you. I know, just Google it and you'll be scared. And then I just keep napkins on the table because, well, toddlers always need napkins right there in the middle. This tree I actually DIY'd years and years ago. I'm actually kind of surprised it's still standing. We have this little corner. I got this tree, again, it's another grandma tree that was given down to me. And just have some lights on it. And then we have this little, technically I think it's a cookie jar, but we keep, you know, healthy stuff in there. We keep our apples in there in a random avocado. And then I just have some more garland placed up here, which probably needs to be, that's better. And then I have these 2 dish towels that I got from Target this year that are nice and wrinkly because we actually use them. And then coming over here, we have just kind of our coffee tier stand. I got these little trees and fillers from the dollar spot last year. Like I've said before, I really didn't buy anything this year. I did buy those dish towels that I just showed this year. But yeah, this mug I loved last year. It came in a set with a green one that I think said Be Bright, and one of my children broke it. So I really love those mugs though. They had some mugs this year, but none that I was like crazy enough about to buy. But we just keep our coffee and our frother and some tea in there. And again, all the Christmas china in my house is from my grandmother. And then the kiddos put together a gingerbread house last week, I think, and we still have one more to do. And yeah, that is it for our kitchen. We have a very large home. We live in a townhome, and so I like to normally throughout the year keep, especially our kitchen, because we're in there so much, just simple and clean. So I didn't want to just like overpower the kitchen with a bunch of Christmas stuff, but I really love what we have. And I just showed this to you in the last clip, but I just added some ribbon and some clothespins and added our Christmas cards there. I really wish we would have done Christmas cards this year, but I think we're gonna do them next year. I just feel like, and I say this every year, it has just come by so fast. I'm barely done buying gifts, but slowly but surely we're gonna get it together before Christmas. I have this little corner of our kitchen / living room. Just a Christmas bowl where I keep all of our oils and our diffuser, and then a cute little Christmas picture of the girls from last year. Okay, sorry for the weird lighting, but in the living room, again, I'm just toting baby along with me everywhere we go. That's the only way I get things done these days, right? Okay, so over here, I have decorated this little table for with our Christmas village. So I just hung a wreath. I just thought it needed some height over here, so I like adding wreaths there, honestly, all year round, just changing out the type of greenery that's there. But move our monitor, real life. So this village was actually handed down to me again, and it was nice and pretty and colorful. So I spray painted it white because that's just me. I like everything to be like neutral and white. I added this little car that I actually really love. Kinsey plays with it all the time. That's from the dollar spot last year, as well as the little bottle brush trees. And these trees I think were also from last year. And then coming over to our tree, if you've seen any previous videos, you know my love-hate relationship with this tree. It is a cashmere tree from Big Lots that we got. This is our third Christmas using it. And I have added, I think, 3 strands of light. It's pre-lit, and it's just all kind of going out on me this year. So we will probably have to buy, maybe after Christmas this year when they go on sale, buy a new tree. But you'll see we're kind of out here in the middle, and we're kind of out near the top. And no, I don't have a tree topper this year. It's so funny, Michael and I couldn't really decide on one, so we decided on none. So this is our tree this year. The tree skirt is my grandmother's. And then coming over to I get asked about this fireplace all the time over on Instagram. It is from Wayfair, and we bought it when we moved into this house, and I love it. I think it was out of stock the last time that I looked for somebody, but you can always check there. They have similar ones, but we got ours on sale, I think. It was in the summertime, so just watch for it. It'll go on sale. But I have garland up here, the same garland we used last year, the same stocking holders that we used last year, all from the dollar spot last year. I wonder how many times I can say last year in this video. But we have our Wi-Fi password. You can get those from Hobby Lobby. Down here I have a picture of the girls and another bottle brush tree. And these little ceramic houses I got from Target last year. Our stockings are from Hobby Lobby. We've had them for years. And when we went back to get one for Addison this year, they of course chose this year not to have them anymore, or at least they weren't there when I went. So her stocking is actually from Five Below, and I don't hate it. I actually just made this one to give it a little bit of jazz, but I eventually, maybe next year, want to get all white or cream or colorful stockings. I don't know. I think my taste is gonna change a little bit for Christmas next year, but we'll see. I bought these tags from Hobby Lobby and just wrote everybody's names on them. I used just a regular paint pen. I probably could have found a better kind of pen to use, but that's all that I had. And then the same little manger scene that we have every year. I thrifted this, gosh, 10 years ago when Michael and I got married. Found it at a thrift store, and it has surprisingly held up over 10 years and 3 kids and all the toddler hands. So you'll see it's a little mishmash because Kinsey plays with it, but I love that little thing. A picture from us last year. If you watched the Vlogmas, you will recognize this picture. And then just another tree from the Dollar Spot last year. Okay, so don't mind the baby. This is all we did in our room this year for Christmas. You'll remember last year we had a big tree over here, but A, that tree has just seen its better days, so we chunked it. And B, we had to make room for a bassinet. For you. What's the matter? So honestly, all I did was add some garland up there to our Be Still art and added a tree right there. That's it. Say that's all for the master. Say that's all for our bedroom. Okay, so this is the state of my girls' bedroom. If you've been following along, you know we are waiting on bunk beds that we ordered on Black Friday, and I have no idea where they are. I guess that's what I get from ordering from Walmart though. But I love their little room. I love the colors. I love their tree. I don't know, we may have to get a new tree for next year. So far the lights are hanging on, but we've had this tree forever. It's from Target. It's the rose gold tree, and we stuck with the pinks this year and added a few little ornaments from Target that I really, really love. I want to get more. We also added some of these little ornaments that were also from Target this year. And the girls just love, I mean, they have a ball decorating their tree. But this is their tree and a few little Christmas things in here. We didn't go too crazy again because their room is still a work in progress. I still need to hang this mirror up here, but just imagine, let's use our imaginations. I will have a new room tour for them coming soon as their bunk beds come. But I added these bottle brush trees that I got from Target last year. I love them. And that is going to be it for our home tour. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed and your notifications are turned on. Again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we will see you next time. Bye.